Today is Saturday, April 18th, and the fruit of the Spirit I want to talk about today is goodness. Goodness can be difficult to talk about because it's such a big topic. Most of the fruit of the Spirit are more narrowly focused. We can easily pinpoint what they're about. Self-control is about our ability to control our emotions and our desires. Faithfulness is about being loyal and consistent and trustworthy. But goodness is a bigger concept. Goodness means doing what is morally right in all areas of life. It is about justice and mercy and integrity and honesty and virtue in every level. And so it's a big concept. But goodness is also really important right now. Now, perhaps you're sitting there saying, Brian, if you're the kind of person who talks to a computer screen, and you're saying, Brian, I'm stuck at home. I can't go anywhere or do much of anything. How good or bad can I really be? I understand that attitude. At the same time, these are the moments when goodness really comes into play. The Baptist minister, Frederick Myers, said it this way: goodness is not seen in the big moments of life, but in the small ones. It's not when we are in the spotlight of public scrutiny, but when we are in the flickering firelight of our own homes. It is not when we are called to defend life and liberty, but when we are on sentry duty in the gray morning. Goodness in the supreme moments is impossible if our character has been corroded by daily sin and inconsistency and unfaithfulness. To put this simply, goodness is built in the boring moments. Goodness is built when we're stuck at home. Really, it's easier to be good when we're busy, when we have a lot to do. It's when we don't have much going on, when we have a lot of idle time, that we tend to struggle with goodness. Because goodness isn't something that happened that one time. Goodness isn't seen in the big moments of life. It happens in the little moments. It happens in how we treat our spouse and our kids when we're all stuck at home for way too long. It happens in how we use the internet. Are you using social media to fuel anger and dissension? Are we going to websites that we know as Christians we have no business being on? It happens in the simple things, in how we use our time. With this extra free time, if you're stuck at home, does that mean more time with God? Or does a lack of structure mean that prayer and Bible study are just another thing that have fallen to the side that you're not doing anymore? There are big moments in life. There are the supreme moments when goodness matters and is seen. But those moments are few and far between. The vast majority of the time, our goodness is seen only by a few people and by God. Yet it's in these moments that goodness really counts. Because the only way we can be good in those big moments is if we have built goodness in the little moments. As our Lord said in Luke 16:10, anyone who can be trusted with very little will be trusted with much. Anyone who has been dishonest with very little will be dishonest with much. May God be with you, and I'll see you tomorrow.